up. I ain't nobody in the bed. It's 9 o'clock. Get ready for sleep. It's time to get ready for sleep, family. What is y'all doing? Hey. I had to take me a nap, boy. I was asleep for like 4 hours. Oh, it's 10. See? Y'all need to be asleep. What is y'all? Hey. Hey. Hey, y'all. I had to take me a nap. Hey. Yes, well, good night, y'all. Just going to sleep now. You finally made it to one of my lives? Well, welcome, Queen Tay. I hope you love it here. We have a great time. We do. We have a great time. We do props and stuff. We got magic wands up there. We got pirate sights and all kinds of stuff around here. We got Thor's hammer. We got angel wings. You're going to love it. You going to love it. Oh, hey, y'all. You love it here, Eddie Lauren? Hey. I'm happy to see y'all too. I wasn't gonna get on. I was like, nah, because I still ain't did my hair, whatever. I needed some rest. Oh man, I needed some rest. Hey y'all. Hey. Don't tell me this phone back. Okay. You got your locks done today? That's funny. One of my kids did the same. That's funny. That's funny. It's a great thing, boy. You will never go. Well, some people go back, but not me. I plan on having some. I want my hair to drag the floor when I walk. That's what I'm on. I'm trying to get some drag the floor here. What am I sharing with y'all tonight? Yeah. I just got on. I don't even have. I'm not like. I taught earlier today. We learned about Deborah or Deborah, who in her little thug gang she had. Who was here earlier for class? Did y'all? Who was here for class? Hey, all is well with me. I just was tired. I had to lay down. Who was here? Okay, so was I put my Thor's hammer up, but Deborah and her crew was gangster. What? Nay. She said, make sure when you get to where you going to go see your dad in hell, let him know you died at the hands of a woman. I said, if that ain't cold, boy, listen here. Who ain't gangster where? What? And the prophet lady, they just set it up. The prophet judge, the judge prophet, the woman. They we make my toes wiggle. Just think about it. I don't know why I be so excited about the word. I don't know what you said. What? I was listening in the salon and my questions were crazy. I was thinking I was going to get it out. Listen. I'm telling y'all right now, listen. The word is so full of juicy goodness. Now y'all see why I be like, I don't really care to watch TV. I could just got to be more careful. He said, "Ooh, help me, I'm thirsty." She said, "Come on in." She literally was a real head buster. We some hey, she was the official head buster. You hear me? She said she put it to that temple and pop. I said, whoa. When I read it, y'all, I jumped. And I know y'all think I'm joking, but when I tell y'all, I see it in my mind, so it's like a movie. Thank you. So when I read that, I literally jumped. Because it's like a movie when I read. I don't know how it is when y'all read, but I was like, whoa, I forgot about that. Like, yeah, y'all had to get up and do a jig for a minute. You hear me? Like, oh, yeah. They never wanted to put on my Bloods and Crips album. Shoot, what you mean? That took me back to 1990. I said, oh, I might need to put on some banging on wax. Like literally, that's the adrenaline it gave me. Thank you. Literally, y'all. Served him that warm milk. Sure did. You want some more milk? He's a little drowsy. Listen. Listen. Congratulations. You got your books. It's some other people that got books today. Who else got books? Some more people got some books too. Mm-hmm. Juicy fruit. I like that, Sarah. Yes, honey. Mm-mm. You got your books? Some people got some books? Yes. Y'all gotta make sure, like you said, y'all send it into the right email. It needs to go to circuittroublebooks@gmail.com. That's where the books go. Folks be sending them emails everywhere. And when I go looking for books, that's where I go. So you got $141 worth of books. Lord Jesus. I didn't listen. The book industry is happy that I came around. I guarantee you that. They have fell off because folks was not buying books. Folks was just getting ebooks and reading it online, hun. I already know the book community is very happy that I done came on the scene because I'm telling y'all, I know for a fact there have been millions of dollars worth of books bought in the last 7 months. I already know it has. Millions. I know millions of, because whether people come and follow me or not, when they hear the information, they go buy them books, baby. Not from me, I'm just saying, I know for, because we sold Amazon out like 4 times. It was crazy at first. We was selling Amazon out. Every book that I was showing, y'all was selling them out in less than 30 minutes, an hour. It was a wrap after that. So, man, yes, millions of books, millions of dollars worth of books that been bought. Y'all was buying them books so crazy, talking about nuts. So, yeah, the book industry happy that we didn't came around. I already know. Because people wasn't buying books like that. People was not buying books like that. I don't care what y'all say. People was not buying books like that. Everybody was reading online. It was easier to just read it online because you could take it with you. I can go and do and the kids and what they said. What is going on around here? Book sales have went up. Books is selling actual books, like hard copy books. Like what's going on? We need to see what's going on around here. Mm-hmm. When you first saw me, you looked up the Giants, really? Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you, TT Baby. You spent a few bills on these books. Listen, honey, it got a whole shelf full. I'm telling you, you bought 30 books at least listening to me. See? You see? You took money out of your savings to buy the books. I know that's right. How can you get gain? You've been studying so hard. It make me so happy to hear that, y'all. If it weren't for you, you wouldn't be prepared like you are. I'm excited. 16 books. You've gotten so many. What tickles me the most is when the husbands put their wife on a book budget. I'll be like, oh, I know the feeling. I do. I used to be on a book budget too. I did. I used to be on a real book budget. That's why I had to go get my books at half price in a bookstore and Goodwills. I used to be on a book budget too, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, but it's worth it. It's because I like excitement. I like to look and I like to pop in an old store or go to the Goodwill. It's a treasure hunt for me. So where everybody else probably don't want to be there, like, oh yeah, take me to the Goodwill so I can look at the books. Like I'll be there all day. You hit all them stores already. You single with your babies and have found a way for sure. Thank you. Oh man, that make me excited, y'all. You got 36 books. Lord Jesus, it is some book monsters out here. Y'all are the book monsters. Okay, 46. Wow. We want you to benefit from being a salesperson for them and they profit because you get back. Oh, I'm not, can I tell you something? This is not about the money for me. It's not. And my people here, they'll tell you, it is not about the money. I've been doing this almost a year, and I've had more than enough money come my way for me to go buy a brand new car and all sorts of things. I just give it away. We buy we buy thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of books for people. Even the money that's generated from the other stuff that I do, it all goes to books and helping people, and I don't keep it. Unless it's some school stuff or something that I need to show y'all, it goes out. It goes out. It goes out. So I don't really do nothing for the money. Because as y'all can see, it's not about to be important. Who thought I was crazy? Who thought I was crazy when I said I don't care about money because we ain't about to be able to spend it anyway? If you first came here, even if it was a while ago. Okay, hey. Sell you a shirt. If you want any of our merch, you gotta go to Nerd Junk Shop. Our mod does that. That's her business. So, nerdjunkshop.com. She's the one that makes all of our hoodies, our blankets that I absolutely love. My other one is on my bed. It ain't in her. But I got a hoodie to match both of my blankets. I absolutely love it. And this is the biggest size. It's the most expensive, but we have smaller ones like throws. They real warm and soft, and it says "as above, so below" on it. Has our logo there, and it has Circa Trova, Seeking You Shall Find. We call them our little reading blankets. So when we study and we put our blanket on, get our books and our pens and our coffee or tea or other, and we get it in. So, and we got warm hoodies. It's one over here. Oh, matter of fact, I think the one that matches the blanket, all the other ones in my room, so I had to wash them. Yep. So this is the hoodie that matched that blanket. I love it. I sure will put it on. You said put it on? Give me a second. Just hold on. Hold on. Let me get my sweater on. And they warm too. They not them little cheesy ones. They real good. She did a good job picking these. I absolutely love these hoodies, man. I got a lot of them. But yeah, so you can get the hoodie to match. We got the black hoodie, the black blanket with the gold. So if you like it here and you want to go get something to represent, there you go. We got all different hoodies. We got glow in the dark. We got crossword puzzles, ones with like different languages. It's cool. We a little different around here. I had you listening to gospel music today. What's on the back of this hoodie? Well, it's my thing, but now it's not. See, these was the first versions of them. So now they don't look like this. Now the Circa Trova is on the arm. Like, if you got one of these with that on the back, keep it. Because we don't even make them like that no more. So that's like our first edition. That was our first drop. And so that's it. We're not doing no more like that. So if you got one with the Circa Trova right here, you better keep it. Because it ain't no more of those. We don't make them like that at all anymore. We are a little different around here. We got all kinds of stuff. Who been here a while? Don't we do different stuff over here? We don't do what everybody else do. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. We are different and we love it. We love it. We don't have to fit into no social norms or nothing. We don't give a damn about that. We do not care. If you don't like us, don't type swipe. We don't care. We move around. We are not we are not living that fake life that everybody else want to live no more, honey. We gonna let it all out, whatever that is. And if you don't like it, we just tell you keep it moving. We ain't trying to force nobody to listen to us. We don't give a damn. We do not care. You got your books today from Amazon? All right. We outside. We sure is. No, the weather is not cold where I am, but it be cold in my house. I keep my, which is crazy, because I always used to keep my house warm, and now my house has to be cold. I'm after 40, so woo. It be 68 degrees in my house. It used to stay over 76 all year round. Now 68. Hi, Larry. Well, nice to meet you. Or nice to see you. Mm-mm. It's raining. Listen, that's that after 40 stuff, I think. Because I be burning up and cold at the same time. I don't know what's going on. This body do what it want to. I'm just going to not worry about it. Mm? So listen. Okay, so I could turn this back around because y'all know that's going to drive me nuts. There we go. Okay. When you said buy me books because I love books, and you had that 1800s Bible, are you going to buy me some books? Did you send me some? Is that what you're saying? You're going to send me some books. What Bible are you going to send? My P.O. box is on my website, circuitrover22.com. There you go. Did you send me some? Is that the deal? Mm-hmm. How old are you? That's funny, y'all. Hilarious. You remember that? You ain't been here in a long time. Hey. Well, because the last time that was like 2 months ago. When I was talking about if you trying to date me, buy some expensive books. Oh, I made you buy books. Okay. I'm like, what? Good job. Okay. I'm like, because y'all want bags, I want books. So y'all already know what it is. Can I feel the change in the air? Of course. You love your books. That makes me excited. Who loves all their books? Do y'all just walk past them? Who has a newfound book love? Go get your favorite book. Let's do it together. Everybody go get their favorite book if you can, if you're not at work. I'm just going to get one of them, the ones I really like the feel of. This one. I'm going to do two. I'm going to do two. Go get your favorite book. One of your ones that you bought. And I'm going to show y'all how I love on my books. You smell them. Good job. I was wondering. Books over burgers. It's okay. Oh, you smell your books every day. The Red Pyramid. Okay. Thank you. So I appreciate all of the detail of them. You've always smelled your books since you was a kid. Me too. I don't know why, because I want to say I remember sending you some. I have to check. But I think I remember already sending you some. Mm-hmm. I'll check, because if your name is in my addresses, that means I already sent out some. So you might want to check it around and make sure nobody took them off your porch. But I'll check again, Mama, because I remember typing your name in. Or something close to it. I'll check and make sure. Okay? I did straighten up my books because it was I'm rolling over them and stuff. That's not funny to me. That is not funny to me. Mm-mm. Books is too expensive and all of that stuff to be doing that. You know what I mean? Wait. Okay, well, you can read it. That's what seeking you shall find me. You could read it. But look. Yeah. This is one of my favorite books. So who looked up the timeline of when King Arthur lived and when it coincides with like biblical like wars and stuff? You got your books? Girl, thank the community. All I do is collect the funds and send them out. That y'all know your brothers and sisters be buying these books. I mean, I put money in too, but it ain't me by myself. Definitely. Your mom literally loves me, but tell her, hey, mama. They coming. Yes. You're going to have to work on the soft book purchases. Yes. So listen, do you guys go to used bookstores and stuff? Anytime you come on, she's all circus on. I love it. 1600. Is that 1600? Is what 1600? My Bible? Okay. Y'all better be going everywhere. Mm-hmm. You went where you went yesterday, OTP was $99. Where do you go? It's $54 on Amazon. No, don't do that. It's $54. Ever since we sold, don't buy it there. Don't buy it there. It's $54 for both of them on Amazon. They've been on sale since we sold them out the second time. The OTP been on sale for over 5 months. Haven't they, y'all? They've been on sale for over 5 months. Oh, yeah. That's where I got mine at. That's my hardback copy that's raggedy. I got it at Half Price Bookstore. Mm-hmm. My hard copy that I have, well, that I had because it don't got no binding on it now. I got mine at Half Price. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does want y'all to get the tea. That was good, Tina. He does. God wants y'all to get the tea. I love it. Yes. And y'all be getting it too. Mm-hmm. So look at this. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. So I have to pee. And then, yes. And then I'm going to hang up from here because something's going on with that number. I already know that. And I don't care how late it is. Something's going on with that number. They've been playing. I've been putting out too much stuff. I notice when I get to spitting things and then they be in the news, my numbers be real, real crazy. I said, oh, okay. I be talking too much, I guess. I saw that Honk for Jesus. It'd be hard for me to watch that kind of stuff. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a comedy person like that. So some of that stuff, it just, within the first 5 minutes, I'd be like, okay, I got to go do something. Yeah. Would you get an email? No, it's just a surprise. I very rarely tell. It's only been a few people that actually knew they were getting books. No, it's a gift. And you don't know when you're going to get a gift. You don't know when somebody thinking about you. And a lot of people like to come home and didn't know that they was going to get them. And I got an email. Somebody said they went downstairs at 2 o'clock in the morning to make their grandbaby a bottle. And their box was sitting on there. So it had came, I guess, while they was upstairs. Didn't know the kids and somebody put it on the table. So I like surprises. I like to get stuff and I didn't know I was going to get it. So I be trying to do y'all the same way. I don't tell you if it's coming or nothing. Because I like surprises. Y'all don't like surprises? You might have been having a bad day or something. Do I speak to people privately? Sometimes, but I'm gonna be honest, it is a lot. It's real heavy on me because I already get a lot of emails and stuff like that. So I haven't been doing a lot of personal counseling since I've been doing this. I have the same people that I've been counseling and a few others, but yeah, no, because it's hard for me. It's real hard because I'm an empath, so I'll take in a lot and then it starts to feel heavy on my shoulders. So then I have to even the things so that I can continue doing what I'm doing here and still be able to study and be a mom and a grandmother and all these other things I have to do. So I have to remember to balance my life because this can be very overwhelming. Thank you. You've been watching and waiting. You got your books. You cried. Oh, I told y'all we sent out some books. It's some books that was being delivered when I woke up. So he probably is calling to you. And what you need to do is go get you a journal and start writing down everything that comes to your mind in time and date it. And then you wait to see, and then you will know if he's calling to you. That's how you know. Get up in the morning and spend your first, whatever time you get up, give your first 30 minutes to God every day. Get a pen, a paper, if you got some headphones and you can do that. Before you talk to people, give him the first of everything and he will multiply. He will help your understanding, all of that. Hey, I still haven't got to your email. Don't kill me. I just been trying to balance my life, mama. I really have. Because I be overwhelmed. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming. Because I had started cussing people out too much. That's how I knew I needed to pull back. I was getting too antsy, so I ain't had no time, right, like to spend with God, just quiet and without talking, without, you know what I'm saying? So I have to have that time with him, my personal time with the Creator. Because if I don't, yes, ma'am, right? Because if I don't, then y'all see that other girl coming up. I gotta kill my old girl faithfully every day, because she's the M to the F. Baby, she don't care. I'm telling y'all. So I have to keep her dead because she has to stay unalived every day. Thank you. She got to stay unalive because, boy, if she get to creeping up and getting too much, she'll take over and y'all might not like me. So I have to keep her gone. Listen, I have to keep her gone because she caused me a lot of pain. The Bible say, kill off that old man. Once you learn the lessons that your old man taught you, if you don't like how you felt, don't keep doing dumb. That's what it say. So for me, I realized that yes, I could be a different way. And yes, it don't take no time for me to get there. But what does it benefit me to do that? More pain for myself? Keep it. I'm going to tame this mouth. I'm going to tame this mind. I'm going to tame my hands. I'm going to tame my feet. Because the Bible said if you can't tame it, he will. And you do not. He said, humble yourself before I have to humble you. I already been humbled too many times, stuck down all the way to the ground, baby. If you could go under the ground, I was under the ground. You hear me? He will stomp you all the way in the ground when you get the puff of your chest to talk about how much of it, whatever you are. Oh, okay. Y'all seen it happen today. He said the very people you thought you was going to hurt is going to bust your head. I didn't. Okay. Who did not believe me when I told y'all that God was a head buster? I said my daddy's a head buster, and I'm a head buster too. Whether you believe it or not, I bust heads. I do. Did y'all see that girl bust her head today? Literally. She busted his head. Somebody that was supposed to be weaker, not smarter, and the women had the strategy. You want to know who that remind me of? Harriet Tubman. All of the black folks that you see just about right now that can walk around this country freely. If it wasn't for that woman taking headshots and lashes on her back, but she kept going and she won the war. Literally, because after she freed the slaves, they came and got her as a strategist for the Civil War. See, a lot of people don't know that she couldn't even eat with them. She didn't get paid or nothing, but I can win this war for y'all. Because I know all the back routes and all the... I'm Krista's daughter. You make us happy and blessed. Oh, hi. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, you're 9 years old and I love you and I love you too. Hi, Krista's daughter. Hi, Niecy Pooh. I love you, so I'm going to know to watch my mouth. Okay. Mom, I don't know what time it is, but school time is calling. TT said it's time to get your bath and get ready for bed now. You got school in the morning, don't you? Lavender it is. I'm sorry. Don't put your name on here, Pumpkin, because it's some real horrible people out here. Do not put your name on here. Just leave Mom's name, okay? Because it's some very bad people on here, and I don't want you to put your name. Oh, too late. Okay. So, we're going to erase that just for right now because I don't want nobody looking for you, okay? Okay, but don't put your name on there, okay? You can stay, but don't put your name because there's some very, very, very bad people out here, and I don't want them to come get you. So, just leave it at Mom's name, okay? Nah, for real, y'all, there's some horrible people out here. And I hate to have to bust somebody's head in behind one of my nieces and nephews, so I don't play that. Y'all, I told y'all, y'all know my story. And it was somebody I knew. So, come to find out, he was actually my stepfather's best friend, which was crazy. He was my best friend's cousin, but I found out later on in life that he and my stepfather, way before my mom ever met my stepfather, they were best friends. And come to find out, he knew who I was, but I didn't know who he was. Yep. They literally, as kids, used to sleep in the same bed. You know what I'm saying? Like kids have sleepover type stuff. Yeah. It's crazy. So that's why I be telling y'all, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be careful. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm about to go to the bathroom real quick, excuse me, y'all, and then I'll be right back. Because we never ever got to finish reading about who went and read The Way God's Face Looked. Who read that? Yeah, it is. What did y'all think about it when Enoch got the chance to go up there and see God's face or see His presence? Did y'all read it? Who read it? The sparks and all. Isn't it interesting? Okay, well, we're gonna read it today. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, so give me a couple minutes. Go get your books. It's book 1. Go get your books, because mine is in the room, I think. If you got time and you ain't going to bed, go get your books. If y'all got to get up and go to work, don't say I got to go to work. Just go. Good night whenever you get ready to go. Oh, no, that didn't happen. Oh, yeah, that's going to have to go. I'll be right back. Good night to everybody that ain't going to be here when I get back. sorry. I had to change my hoodie because I try not to wear my white hoodie because I'm real clumsy with my coffee. Very, very, very clumsy. All right, so give me a second, my people on TikTok. I'm going to go out and go back in again. These numbers might be right, but something is telling me they're not. So I'm going to hang up and I'm going to come right back. Hold on. Yeah, something's up with that. Hey, y'all. We get ready, I gotta find it. I can't remember exactly where it is, but we getting ready to read about God's face with Enoch Saul. Oh, thank you. It made me excited. It makes me excited. Let's see what's going on with these numbers here. Because something ain't right. Hey, y'all. So, pay. And yes, I got them things, y'all, but sometimes the things y'all bought me, they don't dry fast enough. Because I be using that wet stuff, so don't be mad at me. I do use it, though. And I organized all of my pens and stuff. I just feel better because I organized everything. Page 136. Book 2. Page 136, y'all. Book 2. I'm sorry. Book 1. Sorry. Book 1. Book 1, book 1. Not book 2. Book 1. Sorry. Book 1, not book 2. Thank you, everybody that sent me markers and everything. I'm going to show y'all. It made me so excited. Look, y'all. So this is all my extra stuff. But this is all of my dry erase markers. So we got beautiful colors. So when we get ready to play our games and stuff, I had to get this together because it was horrible. I don't like my stuff being all crazy. And then I have this one. Y'all know about this one. Hold on. But this got most of my little writing pens in it. My stuff got to be organized. So this is all of our... when we get ready to do our big post-it note, when we play our games, because we're probably going to play a game tomorrow since it's Friday. But these is our, what's it called? Flip chart. And then I got my pens and my highlighters and stuff. I can't have my stuff all crazy. It drives me nuts, like for real. Everything needs to be in a place when it comes, because when I go to write or look for something, I don't like having to look all over. Like, I wish I could show y'all how I rearrange this flow. I think I can. But I had to put, I'm going to show y'all. Because the books, we just don't have no room. There's no more room for books. So I'm going to have to do this one at a time. But, show y'all. See, I had to put them down there. So these is going to be like most of our study books right there. Like, that's all the giant books and stuff. Because they not fitting back on the thing. So, those are going to be there. And that's like all of our... until I can get another shelf, because won't nothing else fit on here, and I'm not going to cram my books in there. So those are like, just all the books we use pretty much every day. Like our demon books, the angel books, all of that. And then y'all know I still got a shelf right here. It's a shelf that y'all can't see right behind here. So, it's books everywhere. It's books in my room. It's books, it's books, it's books, it's books. But I've always had a lot of books, though. So I want to let y'all see, too. So right there. I had to put them right there. I need to vacuum too. But see, I knew them numbers was not right. That's crazy. I knew them numbers was not right. They be playing. We putting out too much good information. They do not like that. Hey. We putting out entirely too much. I knew it. I'm like, them numbers is not right. That's nuts. That's crazy. They be doing that, but that's okay. Cause you can't stop what God gonna do. Somebody gonna find out. But I knew that wasn't right. I'm like, nah, that's not right. I knew them one numbers was not right. Thank you so much. I didn't even get to do my hair, y'all. I didn't do my nails or nothing. I took a nap. I went to sleep. I knew them numbers was not right. Okay, y'all. So look, book 1, page 136. We about to look and see who want to know what God's face look like. Who want to know what God's face look like? Me too. It's on page 136. Go to book 1, page 136. So it's probably going to be what, page 170 in the PDF or something? Let's look and see. Page 136, y'all, book 1. You prayed about it, and here we go. It's 188. Thank you. So if you got the PDF, it's 188. Thank you, Pumpkin. I knew them numbers was not right. Yes, let's look. You don't have the book? It's okay. So you can download it. Yes. And do y'all, okay. So who knows that Enoch and Elijah is coming back in our time? With all that's going on, y'all do realize that they about to show up, right? Who realizes that Enoch and Elijah, the two people that never died, are about to show up? They're going to show up in our time. Y'all realize that, right? That's pretty spooky. That's spooky to think about. That's a little spooky. That somebody that was alive in the 5th generation from Adam is about to come back in our day. But y'all got to think, this man has seen the evolution of everything. The 2 witnesses, Elijah and Enoch, are about to come back, y'all. With all everything that's going on, the stage is being set for them. Oh. Oh, that's kind of spooky. Yes. It's a little like, we literally are getting ready to see some of the first people. Is y'all comprehending that? They was alive before the flood. He saw the giants. Remember we read in Enoch right here, y'all, that the giants went to go see Enoch and get, Jesus, this is so amazing. Oh, God. Are y'all getting this? So, Enoch was alive when these guys, before they were made. Before they ever even existed, like 2 decades, two, whatever, he was alive already. Remember? Because they flew to see him when they kept having the dreams. Ohiah and Mahiah, the brothers, they flew to see him. Say, hey, bro, look, we keep having these dreams. What's up? And Enoch very calmly told him, well, your 200 daddies that came down and created y'all all about to go. Sorry. I mean, that's what's about to happen. It's only about to be 8 people alive because of y'all evil daddies. And then look. This is so amazing. Y'all see that? It says Lamech is afraid the child is not his, but the offspring of one of the angels. Methuselah goes to Enoch to find out the truth. So when Noah was born, look at it says he has supernatural signs attending his birth. His eyes shine with supernatural radiance, and he is able to speak and praise God from the cradle. Who knew? Okay, so y'all, we got a clown. Ogilvez 81 is a real clown. And they really think we care. Don't type swipe, but I'm going to block you. Have a good night. Weirdo. Moving on. See how quickly that happened? Clown. Y'all see it? The grandson of Enoch, Noah, is born with supernatural signs attending his birth. Told y'all Noah was the first lighthouse. It's a real thing. And now he's about to come back. Enoch. Where y'all think they get the dude from X-Men from? That's where he came from. With look. See, this is going to be a lot easier. The Book of the Giants, the fallen angels and their sons. What's not biblical, sir? This is in Genesis 6 and 4. So these guys are these guys. Are these guys? Are these guys? Are these guys that was alive when Noah was alive as to why the earth had to be flooded? Okay? So this was, God was pissed. So God let Enoch come, be here, see them. Oh, that's what I was about to show y'all when the giants went to go see Enoch. So let's talk about it. Since it's not biblical. So first of all, we got to know why the giants was even here. And we know right there. It says, a summary statement of the descent of the wicked angels bringing both knowledge and havoc. And then the angels exploit the fruitfulness of the earth. And here it says, the 200 angels chose animals, including presumably humans, on which to perform unnatural acts. There go y'all alien abductions and being probed. And then at the bottom here, it says, and the outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings, monsters. This is confirmed in Genesis 6 and 4, biblical, and the Book of the Watchers, Enoch, right there. And we got Enoch in our other book. They defiled themselves and begat giants and what? Monsters. This is the Book of Enoch, and Enoch is mentioned in your Bible, and there it is. So yes, monsters are real. Monsters Inc. is real. There you go. You see that? Do you see they made monsters? Give me 1 second. Look it. The giants began to be troubled by a series of dreams and visions. Mayway, the Titan, son of the angel Baraquiel, reports the first of these dreams to his fellow giants. He's seeing a tablet being immersed in water. When it emerges, all but 3 names have been washed away. The dream may symbolize the destruction of all but Noah and his sons by the flood. The giant goes to the others and they discuss the dream. What? Nah. And then, look at that. More dreams afflict the giants. The details of the vision are obscure, but it bodes ill for the giants. The dreamers speak first to the monsters and then to the giants. Oh, this is Enoch in the Book of the Giants in the Dead Sea Scrolls. So we're going to move on. Then we're going to see what happens right here in the Book of the Giants. It says that after a cosmic journey, first of all, one of the monsters suggests, or the giants suggest that he go talk to Enoch. And it says, after a cosmic journey, Mayway comes to Enoch and makes his request. Enoch sends back a letter on a tablet with a grim message of judgment, but hope for repentance for the monsters. Now, you know, want to know how else I know this is real? Because we've read the book of Lamech of Cain. Lamech was Noah's daddy. And in the book of Lamech of Cain, it said that Lamech's best friend was Yuval, a giant. Not only that, Naamah, Noah's wife, was Noah's other daughter, from, I guess, another woman. And he bid her not to go and mess with the sons of God and the giants. And she did it anyway. She did it anyway. Noah's wife was a hoe to the angels and the giants. It's a fact. And he didn't know till he got on the boat. Poor man. Poor dude. So when you see the Nephilim and the giants in the Bible, this is what you're talking about. And for those of you that say that they were not here, y'all want to know why this makes sense that all these giants' bones are everywhere? Just what we talked about today. The giants were here before the flood, which means when they died and the water came up out of the 7 gates and split the earth, when they died, they would have been mud fossils over here. That's why they are finding the Egyptian temples in the Grand Canyon and all of that. Because it was one landmass prior to the flood and they could just go wherever. Boom. That's why the Amorites were in the Ohio Valley and in Memphis and in all of those. This is why we find all of their stuff and the Aztecs and all of them, because it was one landmass before that. And I've been doing some studies. I'm like, thanks, Dad. Told you he'll answer any question you have, and that is a question. They didn't have to sail nowhere at first. It was one landmass because the giants are the reason the earth was flooded. So they could just walk and build whatever they wanted. And God pissed off. He got pissed off. He said, "Nah, I'm about to break this up because y'all playing. Y'all do too much when y'all together." So let's look at God's face. I love it, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's great. I said, but when you don't go and get everybody history and look at where they traveled and who they turned into, then you don't know. Folks just be making up stuff. But I ain't making it up. God, first of all, God leads me to the information. And then it gets, and I'm like, oh my goodness, here it is right here. And this is why he says he's going to take the simple things to confound the wise. Because folks then came up with all kind of theories and it's very simple. Just like today, he used a weak woman to bust the strongest person in the army head. Bust his head. She sure did. She busted his head. I love it. Ooh, just make my toes wiggle. It just makes my toes wiggle. People don't believe historical religious texts, but they will believe something a person tells them. Are you new here? Frog person, are you new? Because my auntie is here and I'm with it, with it, with it, with it. Frog person, whatever your name is, frog at the end. Are you new? They didn't say nothing. Must be. Okay. Now, I'm not going to ignore them because what's going to happen is if they about to be talking stupid, I need to block them first. So, I'm just trying to make sure. Because you interrupted my class if you want some stupid stuff. You got your gas mask and your light bulbs today. Good job. Your mom doesn't believe unicorns was in the Bible. Tell her to go to Job, Mama. You don't gotta convince her. Just take her to the scripture. Google where unicorns are listed and take her right there. It's in her Bible. Your books came today? Now your toes can wiggle. Yeah, take her to the scripture. I told you don't argue with nobody. Don't argue with nobody. Just take them to the word. You new here, what kind of gas mask? It don't matter. Just get one. They have them on sale on Amazon, all different kinds. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kingdom Builder. What about the fallen angels that's dried up under the river? Y'all can read about that. It's literally in the scripture. How many more years till this is over? It's like 7 years of famine. Well, it's 3.5 in this time. It's going to be 3.5 years of famine in this time. And it said the first 3.5 years, which technically probably was from, yeah. Yeah. I just say get ready. You ordered your in bag survival kit, water, filters. Good. Good, y'all. Yeah. You found it? It was in between the pages of your Bible. What happened? All right, so let's read about the face of God, y'all. I gotta put this light right here so I can see. Y'all know I'm getting old. I'm getting old, family. I gotta see. Sorry. I got to be able to see. Is TikTok... Let me see. I might have too many. Oh, I got too many windows open. That's the problem. It'll probably be better now. Bye. Good night, baby. Say your prayers before you go to sleep, Cameron. Say your prayers before you go to sleep. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Good night, baby. So, Golden Harvest had a big food drive today, and you did a good job. It's messing up again? Are y'all serious? Is it messing up again? Okay, I'm going to hang up. I told y'all. We get to talking about the face of God, and now it's acting crazy. It's good now? Okay, it's better. Okay. Well, maybe y'all go out and come back in. Y'all go out and come back in. Okay. Y'all just go out and come back in for me. Okay. Home Depot has red lava rocks for $5.58 for a large bag. When I tell you our family be sharing information, y'all hear that? Y'all sister, brother, cousin? I can't see the name. Oh, it's Jacqueline. Okay, Jacqueline said basically $6 for a bag of red lava rocks at Home Depot, y'all. I love that y'all share information. It make me so excited. Hi, y'all. He sure ain't gonna laugh when you hear nothing. The rocks are so that you can heat your home, you can cook, you can heat water. Because you can heat them up and they stay hot for days. You can put them down in water to heat like bath water. If there's no electricity, there's no heat. You can, hey y'all, you can heat a room. You can also cook on top of them. So like if you need to use the fire to boil water, but you need to be cooking something else on a cast iron skillet, you can heat those rocks up, move them to something else, and put your pans right on top of them and they will cook. So lava rocks. Definitely have some. If you're new here, you can go on YouTube, Circa Trova 22 or Circa Trova, And look for the disaster preparedness video. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes. It runs through pretty much what I feel like every household, the most basic needs of the things that you should have right now. We have a what do y'all call them, a go bag or whatever, disaster preparedness, food, water straws. I took all that stuff out of here, most of it, but I'll show y'all a little bit of it real quick that we have. Spaghetti, because most of my other stuff I took it out because I was starting to feel claustrophobic. But gas mask, you know, that has the, you and all your kids need one. Everybody in your house needs one of these. This is the most important thing. And water straws. I think I took the water straws and put them up, but I'm about to check. Oh, I left one out. I did. So this will filter 1,100 gallons of water. This one straw will filter 11. You can dip down in a dirty stream and drink 1,100 gallons of water with this. So you definitely need it for every family member. This could be the difference between life and death, you know. So your dry food came from Arizona, should be here. 298 servings. Good job. How can you get that? They have these on Amazon. It's called a water filtration straw. They have all different kinds. Get what your budget can afford, but they all the same as just charcoal filter. So with that, every single person in your house needs a water straw and a gas mask for sure. If nothing else, those are two utensils that you should have for every single. If the animal people, they said they got gas masks for your animals. I guess I don't really know, but they say get one for your animals too. And then these are a few things that we have for as far as like food, because food is not in the stores right now. It's crazy. Someone said today that, I can't remember what state, but they said their food banks will not have any meat for the whole month of September. So if there's people that count on that to substitute what they already buy, then for 30 days for sure they're not going to have any meat to give out already. And it's just the first. Okay. So this is freeze-dried chicken. The chicken. You can buy this. They have it at the stores too. They have it at Walmart and stuff, y'all. But this is freeze-dried chicken, right? So you can make a meal with that. Dehydrated heavy cream. I have dehydrated milk too. It's just not in here. Freeze-dried vegetables and fruit. It's on YouTube. Just go to Circle Trova and type in disaster preparedness. It's gonna come up. Freeze-dried cheese. These things last for 25 years, y'all, unopened on your cabinets. 25 years. Now, some of it is not that long. You'll have to look on there, but most of it is 25 year shelf life. This is dehydrated butter. They have these emergency tabs. They're just basically like protein bars, basically. But each one of them is supposed to be 48 hours. You can stretch it 98 or 96 hours, one pack. But this is supposed to be like 24 to 48 hours worth of, you know, enough to keep you going just in case there's an emergency. So they have these. Bread in a can. Y'all remember COVID? There was no bread. You got babies. And then, just in case there's no sugar, they have like honey powders, dehydrated honey. So you can still make honey butter. Ain't that crazy? So all of that put together could definitely make a meal. And then if you have pasta or rice, your dehydrated chicken, vegetables, your cream sauce, and all of that can go on top of this, or some rice or beans or whatever you have, or flatbread or whatever you're gonna do with it. Oh, Definitely look into getting one of these too. It don't matter what kind, where you get it from, but a butane stove for right now, if you can. Just in case there's no electricity or no gas, you can still cook. You know, you're not gonna just use it. You're gonna use it to boil your water or do whatever you need to do to rehydrate the food that you have, and then turn it off and put some foil over that and let it sit and do what it's gonna do. Yeah. Your daughter said you need to get out more, yet she sees everything is happening. Yeah. You love the survival segment. I just be wanting y'all to be okay. I mean, if you gonna blow some money, blow it on something that's of value. If you gonna pull your cash out and spend it on something that's gonna mean something. Yeah. Don't add them. It's okay. I'm getting ready to handle it. Thank you, Miss Nisha. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I do not want y'all. Do y'all think the people in Ukraine thought that that was going to happen? No. And if they had to bunker down and stay where they was at because they couldn't leave, you want to make sure that your back. Look, I just been having this on just to see. I want to see how long it lasts. Because I've been clicking it on and off. So the whole time we've been on here, now it's getting dimmer. So I don't know if the battery's going down. But y'all know this is still on the charge from when I first got this, 2 months ago or whatever it was when he was here. So I just have this on just to see. I left out and came in. It's still on. But this is an emergency light. This could be the difference between you and your children being in the dark. It's just emergency light bulbs, and they're rechargeable. So you can put them in your light bulbs right now, and they're charging as you're using them. And then if the lights go out, you just put it on this little thing. But now babies don't got to be scared when, And mind you, it's going down because normally it's been on, but it's lighter than, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saw the other one when it was light, but this thing hasn't been charged in months. And I'll click it on and off and leave it on. But even for this is a lot better. Your babies don't have to, and this isn't the full charge because the full charge lights this room up pretty good. You see what I'm saying? But if you got a lamp and they don't have to walk into a dark room. And like I said, this isn't fully charged. It's actually going low. But still, going to the bathroom, if that lights is out, you ain't got to be in a completely dark room. You can put this in a lamp and it's going to do what it's going to do. But like I said, it's going dead. You see what I'm saying? And boom. This is a bathroom light. Okay, when you come out, turn the lights off because we have to preserve our energy. Do you see what I'm saying? But this could be the difference between your kids screaming all night because they're scared. And if you got 8 of these, you don't need one in every room because when disaster happens, we're together. We need one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, and you only turn it on when you're going in there. Or take your light with you, but you need to make sure that you charge it. And if you have some type of generator, then you can charge these lights. Solar or whatever. Here we go. You got your dehydrated food. You got your water filtration straw. So if you have to go down by a creek by your house, at least you know it's going to be gross. But this is the crazy time you get thirsty enough. You have straws to filter 1,100 gallons of water as long as each person keeps it. Each person only normally drinks 50 to 60 gallons of water a year. So that's a few years. If you keep that straw and keep it clean and do what you need to do with it. They made those originally for people in Africa where there wasn't like clean water. They could dip down in a dirty, nasty stream where animals went to the bathroom and everything and come up and it would be okay. So we in a time where a whole city don't got no water, but if they had them straws, as crazy as it sounds, if there was a creek behind them, they could dip down in there and purify their water. And I showed y'all the other thing that has the, it's like the little electric one. So if you have to go and dip down in a stream or something, you could just put it there. It might not go so fast, but it's electric. It'll pump that out and send that sediment to the bottom so that you can have clean water. Everybody can say what they want to. The fools, let them be fools. Because they going to be, I keep telling y'all, they going to be the people that's running out there in the pandemonium and we going to be looking at them through the blinds. We ain't coming outside. For what? We don't need to. We do not need to come outside. And when we do, it's going to be under the guise of night. And we got binoculars. We got fire starters. We got seeds. We got what we need. We don't need to be out there with y'all because y'all didn't believe it. Hey, y'all. We going to yell at y'all like Noah was yelling at the people once God sealed that door up. That's what we going to do. Yeah, you missing something. You better get your stuff together. You ain't seen all of the world turmoil that's going on. People's shoes is melting. In China, it's so hot. They falling out having seizures. There's floods in the middle of the desert, the Arabian desert. The Euphrates has dried up. There's floods in Vegas and floods in, well, yeah, you missing a lot. Wake up and get out of your TV reality shows that are scripted and see what's going on right in front of you. The food is bad. They said today starts the worst month for world food shortage. Not the Americas. All around the world, this month starts the month for food shortage. The worst month. So then next month is not going to get any better. It's going to be cold. They can't plant nothing. December, November, January, February, ain't nothing going in the ground. So if there's already no food now, they're already selling 2 chicken thighs for $10. How are you going to feed your family if the food is bad? I know y'all flooded in Texas. Missouri was flooded. It's been floods everywhere. And drought in the places where it's normally wet. So how y'all missing it, we don't know. We go to a digital society in December. You can pay with your hand and your forehead right now. Wow, we don't know how y'all missing it. You told your landlord about everything that's happening. Time to be vegans. Well, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to grow when we about to have nuclear war. So how much of them vegetables you gonna be able to eat? And it's radiation radiating through them. We're under the threat of nuclear war right now. They told New York, Texas, and California to have go bags just in case. So, vegan or not, you better be trying to store up something. You ain't about to be able to grow nothing outside. And if you do grow it outside, people going to be trying to take it. We're in a food shortage worldwide. Think you're going to be able to just be barbecuing outside and walking out with groceries and all of that stuff? No. See, to the people that don't go to the food banks, for the people that do go to the food banks, they know that what used to take them 20, 30 minutes to get there, get signed up or whatever, and go through, let them put their stuff, it's 10 blocks long. And that's just not in here. Earlier this week, it was in Milan, Italy, too. Blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks of people signing up for canned food. Not only that, October 15th, starts the government food box program that they're going to give to everybody of supplemental food. You need to go look up that list and see what's on it, because that's what they will have for your family for one whole month, no matter how many people you have. So we're not waiting for the pandemonium and the craziness. We're doing it while we can, because the Bible told us to get ready, and that's what we believe. And that's what we've been doing. So while everybody else is looking and kind of seeing what's going on now, we've been prepping since February. And some of us prior to that, but I'm just saying, it's on here, the people that have been here since February, we've been getting our stuff since February. We knew it was a food shortage coming. We knew it wasn't going to be no milk. We knew the gas was about to trip. We knew all of this. Didn't we, y'all? We ain't behind. We been getting our stuff. And God tell us we get it, and then it be on the news. We ain't behind. We ahead of the game. Nah, we ain't stocking no money. You ain't about to be able to spend it if you don't pay with your hand or your forehead. So we're not stocking money. No, we're not stocking money. We're not stacking no chips. We stacking food and things that is gonna be necessities at that time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So with that, y'all can keep letting folks tell you to go buy diamonds. The Bible say, what, a piece of bread is gonna be worth more than rubies and diamonds in that time or whatever. So keep the diamonds, keep the Louis, keep all of that. I'm listening to what the word. Oh, bread, huh? Y'all done seen me do it. This say 8 servings, so that'll mean 8 slices of bread in this can. What you got? It's 8 slices of bread in here. What you got? A day's wages for bread. Yep. What you got? The food that we're buying in the jugs is 25 years shelf life. This, I think, until 2023. This bread in a can. And who knows how long it's been. So that's still good time. 8, 9 months from now, this will still be good, and I can still open this, cut it, make me some butter with my butter powder, put a little honey in it, and make some honey butter. And if that's all I got with a little bit of oatmeal, hey, I'm good. Cashless, cashless society. Slowly, we will be there in just 2 months, 3 months. We're gonna be right there. Remember me in January. Tell me how right this is. We ain't been wrong yet. You might want to go over to my YouTube. I forecasted all of this in February. The gas shortage, the food shortage, the milk shortage, the floods, and the whole nine, homie. I've been talking about this. If I'm wrong, I haven't been wrong yet. You need to go to my YouTube. I'm not going to keep talking to you. Go watch my videos, and then you come back and tell me if I've been wrong or not. How about that? Before you start coming for me, go on over to my YouTube. It's over 200 videos. You got plenty of time to watch, and then you tell me if you think I'm wrong. But there's a lot of people that was ready for whatever, and they been ready, and we been getting ready. I ain't trying to prove it to. I'm not wrong. Go away. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just let you go on and go away. Not about to. Not about to keep arguing. To those that have an ear to hear, y'all, you better go over to YouTube, homie. You won't be talking to me over here. I'm not arguing with nobody. I don't care. I believe the word. Y'all been seeing it come true. What does God use the weak for? To bust the heads of the strong. Listen, I ain't about to argue. If you want to be hungry, be hungry. If you want to be in the dark, be in the dark. If you want to look at your kids starve to death, do it. More power to you. But the people over here actually care about if their kids is gonna live, and they care. So we don't care. We do not care if I'm wrong. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Y'all already know, even though he gone, for the new people that don't know, for the people that's been here with me for a little bit, please let them know that we already been on this. We don't have to wait for the news. Circa Trova. Just go to Circa Trova on YouTube. It's the same. So for my new people, if y'all think I'm full of FOS, go back and watch my videos on YouTube. Matter of fact, just go back to the pinned videos where I was saying in February, on February 25th, that we was about to go to war, the world. There was going to be no milk, no food, no meat, no this, no that, stuck up on this. This was in February of this year. And then I went viral for a giant video. But God was just sucking y'all in so y'all could get ready for this other stuff. We know before the news know. We know before the news know. Don't we, y'all? We just getting our food and stuff ready. Y'all trying to stud and go buy extra expensive cars and houses, and we're getting our stuff. We're condensing things and putting stuff. We ain't worried about none of that flossing and laying our money out on the table. Because it ain't we ain't even about to be able to spend it. So we getting the stuff that's gonna be more valuable than money and gold and shoes and all of that stuff. We don't care about none of that. We in the world, but we not of it. Yeah, we in the world, but we ain't about to be of it. Uh-uh. For real. Yeah. It's 109. I believe it. We be ahead of the game. Why we want to come over there with y'all? Y'all still don't even know what's going on. We've been prepping for it. I got people that ain't even been here a week and they already buying their stuff. Y'all think we care about the people that don't listen? We only talking to the people that do. Faith without works is dead. You said it. Oh, I already know. Okay, well, you know them stores is clearing out, and you know it ain't no water in Jackson, Mississippi, and you know meat is sour, and now they talking about they ain't gonna have no meat even at the food banks. So what do you know now that ain't happening? What do you know now that ain't happening that's happening right in front of y'all faces? Because folks came on here when I posted that video about the Walmart not having no meat, and they were like, oh my God, it's in the back of the freezers. And now the food banks are saying for the whole month, we don't have meat. Spoiled food in the stores, outdated food in the stores. California, you said California is on fire? Power out and where? You try to wake people up at work, but only if you listen. Don't tell them what you buying. Don't tell people what you buying because they not going to do it. Listen to me, y'all. Exactly what was happening in Noah's days is happening right now. The people did not believe Noah. They laughed at him when he was stocking the food in a boat. They laughed at him when he was doing everything he was doing, but he was the one laughing at the end. We need to be the Noahs. What? Yep. We ain't worried about. We are not trying to convince y'all, but we ain't gonna have nothing to share either. We're not gonna be able to help. What? I don't have nothing. That's why I said, quit telling people what y'all got. Don't tell them nothing. Yeah. What do you need, tough girl? Who? There you can go on Circuitrova 22 on YouTube, and there's a disaster preparedness video. It's like 2 hours, but we go through everything that you need that we feel like you need. Definitely, right now you need gas mask, water straws, and dehydrated and freeze dried food. You can get all of that stuff on Amazon. Gas mask, water straw, water filtration system, some type of straws. Um, like this. They have all these different, this filters 1,100 gallons of water. You can dip down in a nasty stream and pull up 99.9% clean water. So with that, we have go bags put together with all sorts of like binoculars and walkie talkies, all those different things. We have those things. So some stores are putting red dye in the ground beef to make it look fresh. Oh, I already know about that. I told you I start processing my own meat because my uncle used to work at a meat packing plant. And he told me about how like a truck will be broke down on the side of the road for hours. And they just pump CO2 into the whole cabin of the truck to turn that meat pink on the top. And then when you bust it open, it be brown on the inside. That's because that meat set and got warm with no refrigeration, and then they just pumped CO2 in it to put oxygen back in it because it started to oxidize because of the, yeah. That's why I grind my own meat. uh-uh. No, no. Don't worry about the folks that's laughing at y'all. You went and bought a ton of beans and rice. Good job. Good job. Peanut butter, all of that. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so let's do this face of God because we've been trying to get to that. But maybe that's why God had me get on here late so that the people that didn't know can know now. Do not believe what these people was telling y'all that what ain't gonna happen. It's happening all over the world. We have followers that are in Australia, Japan, all sorts of places, and they send me information and they get on here, they get in our classes, and they tell us what's going on. So we're not just talking about what we know from America. We have people from all 7 continents that follow and send me information about what's going on. So we don't care what people only see in front of them and people only believe it if the news say it. We're not worried about that because we getting reports from all over the world about what's going on. You see what I'm saying? You see? Yeah. This is why we getting walkie-talkies. You need a plan together. What if your kids are at school and you're at home when some type of disaster happens? What do y'all do? What is a code word? Where is a place where they meet? When there's complete pandemonium going on, do y'all have a plan? Where's the safe place? What if that safe place is underwater or on fire? What is the next safe place that you guys are supposed to meet at? Because it ain't saying, oh, we already know you're going to be at home. No, there are steps to this process. Y'all didn't see people trying to hurry up and crashing into cars and trying to get home. So what's the plan? Because what if you can't get to their school? Or what if, you know what I'm saying? Yes. This is not just stocking. Now, okay, we got that together. We're getting that together. But now, what is the plan? From your school to your school, what's a back way? 911. There's not going to be any 911. Have you noticed that when that's going on, there's nobody to help? You ain't watched the movies? Michelle? The police be tied down with too many people. Oh, 9/11. Oh, okay. Oh, she was saying like 9/11. Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to say, we ain't about to be able to call no police. I'm just, okay, but I'm just saying, these are things you need to think about. If you live in a one way in, one way out apartment, and there's something, or a neighborhood, all of these things, you need to have a plan. You got teenagers that can drive, and their school or job is closer to a certain place. You see what I'm saying? The Bible tells us in the book of Matthew to take no thought for tomorrow. Well, don't. And please don't type anything else here. If that's how you feel, Don't let us know. We don't care. If you know that we're prepping and you feel like that, go to a place where the people are not worried. Go to the place where the people are not prepping for what God said was going to happen at the end times. We don't care if you believe it, and we don't care if you only believe some of the word. Y'all believe only the part that makes y'all itching ears feel good and not the rest of it. Go away. But don't be coming to the people that thought about what God said and they did it. We going to be the 5 wise. Y'all going to be the 5 foolish. We don't care. Y'all only listen to the part that make y'all feel good, and that's all y'all hear. Y'all don't hear nothing else. Y'all don't hear nothing else. And he said it. Y'all the itching ear Christians. Y'all only take the good parts out the Bible. Y'all don't read nothing else. Y'all don't even read. Y'all don't even believe the book that y'all read, because you probably don't believe the angels have reproductive organs either. You don't believe the angels had kids? Itching ear Christian? We ain't worried about what y'all believe. We don't care. Because every single thing God has been prepping us for is popping up on the news. Too bad y'all can't see it. We not worried about it. We are not worried about the itching ear Christians, honey. Y'all just, oh yeah, they said we're going to get a house and a car and money and finances. And we don't have to worry about those horrible things because we're not going to be here, right? Because y'all ain't God's kids. He coming for his holy people. The Antichrist that's coming, the people that ain't going to take the mark, he coming for us. So you right, y'all might not have to worry about nothing because y'all going to go ahead and sign up for the mark. So you going to be able to eat. But we won't. Y'all gonna sign up. So you right. I'm gonna start telling people, you right. Y'all not gonna have to worry about nothing because y'all gonna be signing up for the mark and don't even know that y'all signing up for it. So you right. Y'all not gonna have to worry. I didn't even think about that. Because y'all not God's kids. So y'all don't see what's happening. So you're right. Y'all not gonna have to worry because you probably already got Amazon One. And you probably already use your phone to pay with your face. So you don't see nothing wrong with nothing that's coming. You're right. You sure right. Not going to have to worry about nothing. Because you're going to be able to eat. But I won't be able to go into the store. Because I plan on being martyred for what I believe. I already know this is part of the plan. So I'm about to try to keep it. What's Amazon One, where you pay with your right hand. You scan your palm so you don't have to carry cards anymore. You can sign up for it right now. It's available at your Whole Foods store and a couple other places. So for those of you that don't believe but you're Christians, I don't know how you don't see that the mark of the beast is here, because you have to pay with your right hand with Amazon One and with your forehead with Apple Pay. So keep on being the devil's people. Because not being able to buy or sell is about to be worldwide in December. And the Bible said he calls all, small and great, rich or poor, fat and skinny, black or white, to get a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, or else they could not buy or sell. It'll be here in December. I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's going on in China, but they already forcing all of their people to get mandatory forced COVID vaccines. Y'all keep on being blind. We don't care. It's not going to happen. There's not a food shortage. That Guy was joking. He destroyed his crops because they weren't any good. Yeah, Blondie, they did. Weirdo. I said get everything y'all need because I don't know. Because when they say that they go to that, I'm not gonna be able to buy nothing. Certain things I'm not gonna be. If I got to scan my palm or scan my face, I'm not gonna be able to buy nothing. He's implementing it in December. They gonna give y'all 6 months to get adjusted. I don't need to get adjusted. That's why he signed that bill for all of those microchips to be amped up. I told y'all that a couple weeks ago. I told y'all. He signed the bill, and then the Amazon one was like, hey. No, Amazon one was out, and then he signed the bill talking about everybody need a microchip. Everybody needs them. They're in everything. Everybody needs them. So we need to hurry up, and we don't want to wait on China to make them for us. People is crazy, and y'all, we supposed to be listening to y'all, and y'all don't even see what's happening right in front of your face. We don't care. You don't take your folks. It's crazy. All right, so let's keep it moving. Come on. Let's read about God's face because folks is about to get on my nerves. If you don't believe it, I don't care. Just don't talk about it on my page. If you don't believe it, I agree to disagree. Just don't talk about what you don't believe on my page. Go talk about it with the people that don't believe. Don't come over here messing with me because we don't care what you believe. We are getting ready. God has been showing us. What y'all don't know is 5 days prior to Jackson's water going out, I kept saying, y'all, if nothing else, get your water straws. If nothing else, get your water straws. Not go buy water, but get water filtration systems. That's all I've been saying. And now ain't no fucking water. So y'all don't have to listen. We don't give a damn. This ain't church. We don't give a damn. We don't. Be hungry. Let your kids starve. Let them die of dehydration. I don't care. Don't go get no lava rocks. Don't go get a stove so you can't cook. We don't care. Go away. Go over there with the folks that ain't going to be worried about it. We know because y'all going to be trying to turn us in. We already know who y'all is. We read about y'all all the time. The fake Christians that don't hear nothing God say. Get out of our face. We don't care. Sick of these fake Christians. Oh, I don't have to. Yeah, y'all don't listen to nothing God say. That's why y'all don't even know. And that's why he said, my people gonna die a violent, untimely death, which is what perish means. My people, the church folks that think they know so much because of their lack of knowledge. Y'all know so much, y'all stupid. Y'all know so much y'all can't even see. Oh, just like the first ones. The word was looking them in their face, walking with them, and they couldn't even see it. Ain't nothing changed. Y'all still blind. Pharisees and Sadducees, get on out of here. We don't care. We don't care. Y'all didn't even know the Savior when y'all killed him. Y'all took your church money and put a hit on him. Went to his enemies, the ops, and killed him. Get out. We don't care. We do not care. If you believe in God, he will not make you suffer. Your ass ain't never read Revelations. Get your ass out of here. You about to piss me off for real now. Gone. Sorry. Itching ear Christians. God's not going to make me suffer. But clearly in Revelations, it said that you about to suffer. Some of y'all going to be prisoners. Some of y'all going to be killed. Some of y'all going to starve to death. But keep good courage. The first people that my daddy, the God Almighty, said that the Antichrist is coming after is God's holy people to make war against them and to defeat them. Where the hell do y'all get? You ain't about to suck y'all. Boy, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Y'all already know what I gotta do. Give me 2 minutes, because folks is apt, man, with God now. See why you said they gonna die before their time, because they stupid. Y'all listen. Aren't y'all happy that we went ahead and looked up the meaning of perish? Now y'all see why I said when you study the Bible, do not read it. Study it. Look up every word, every definition, every place, so that you can get a full understanding of the word, so that God can reveal to you what is coming. There are people that choose to be spiritual ostriches, and they keep their head in the sand while their body is going to feel the brunt of every single thing that is coming. It's not going to stop the water. It's not going to stop the fire. It's not going to stop nothing. They think non-believer is the person that don't go to church. No, non-believer is the person that don't believe what God said is true. Do y'all realize that? A non-believer is not a person that doesn't identify as a Christian. A non-believer is the person that doesn't even believe the Bible that is sitting in front of their face. That is why God said, people gonna be like, hey, Jesus is me. I've been in church all my life. He gonna be like, no, don't know you. Go away from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you. You remember, they gonna be like, Jesus is me. He gonna be like, no, you never knew me, and I never knew you. You knew the church. You knew your pastor. You knew your organization, but you never knew me. You knew of me. You heard of me. You sang about me all the time, but you never had a relationship with me. What do I like? What's my favorite thing? What don't I like? No. You're telling me what your pastor and your organization doesn't like. What don't I like? You don't know. Okay. So how do I feel about this? I don't know. Well, how do I feel about that? No. That's your bishop's way of how he feels about it. How do I feel about it? Y'all be following your pastor's rules, the rules of your organization and not God's rules. I'm trying to follow God's law, not man's law. Because man's law is not going to get me in heaven. God's law is going to get me in heaven. So it's a whole bunch of people that thought just because they sat on a pew and they pastor and Sister Biscuit and Brother Biscuit was pleased and thought they were saved, even though they were hatred. They had hatred in their heart. They had jealousy, envy, malice in their heart, gossiping in their mouth. Respect the persons, because if they ain't in your group at church, they can't sit with you and you will not let them preach. That's respect the persons. The Bible said don't have that. If a hoe come in there with a titties out and dang near her butt out, but she won't God, she can't come sit in y'all ceremony. The drunk man covered in sores or the addicted addict with all they sores festering can't come into your service. Y'all will put them in another place because y'all don't want people to see it. And them is the very people that was following Jesus around to get healing, but they not accepted in your sanctuary. The drug addicts can't come and sin freely. How they supposed to get free? The hoes can't come in there. How they stop? What if this is all the clothes they got? What if this is the most clothes that she has? And today God told her, if you do not get to the service, you will die today. And y'all say, no, you can't come in here. The Bible say a person can't come to God unless he call them, not you. He called the hoe there. He called the drug addict there. He called the pimp there. He called the thief. He called him. The pedophile. He called him there. He said, no man can come unto me unless I call him. So who are you to stop him at the door? The diseased come to Jesus, not you. The sick in the mind, those possessed with devils, they come to God, not you. Not Sister Biscuit, not Brother Biscuit, not Mother Pastor and Sister Pastor. They didn't come for you. And that's why my daddy had to come, not dressed like a king, not dressed like a priest, not dressed like none of y'all, in some skippies. And he went where the people was at and sat with them in their own elements since they couldn't come up in y'all tabernacles. Oh my God, ain't nothing changed. Can't nobody get nothing from y'all unless they already got money. They can't get no word, no help, no nothing until they done already gave y'all money. If they ain't paid in a certain amount of tithes at y'all church, they can't get nothing. And even when they do, sometimes they still can't get nothing. When alms, tithes is for the people, not the pastor. But y'all want to come over here talking about, do I believe in God? Do you? Because the fact that y'all come over here judging me shows that y'all ain't even listening to his word right there. Because you a wise man sit and listen. Y'all ain't wise, so wisdom definitely ain't in you. So I see that. And then I get to talking. Y'all definitely don't have understanding either. So I'm sure the knowledge is missing as well. I ain't pressed by nothing y'all say because y'all tape recorders. You don't get the information for yourself. You're spoon fed. I went out and got mine. I hunted and got it. Didn't nobody have to teach me how to eat. I take that back. My godmother, she broke it down the best way, and I had to learn from there. But this what it got me. So I can tell people about where transgender comes from. I can tell people about the spirit of BBL that's on the women. I can tell people about the ill-fated houses of that the priest put up for boys a long time ago. I can talk about all sorts of things. Genetics, history, science, the whole nine. We go all the way down through it. We do business and finance. On the micro and macro level, billions of dollars. We add that. We do that math around here. Millions and millions. We are looking into exports and imports when we read the Bible, and we're studying how much of this came from India and how many pounds and how much that's worth right now. We study all kind of stuff over here. Y'all still just reading it to record it, be a recorded person, and spit it out to try to make somebody feel like they less than you. I teach people how to get what I got. I'm not trying to hold nothing over nobody's head because I want everybody to eat like me. Y'all want to be worshiped. I'm trying to get everybody to worship my dad because he's amazing. I don't want to be worshiped. I don't want to be adored and all of that. I don't give a damn about none of that. Y'all want to be famous. I don't give a damn. I'm already famous because my daddy's amazing and he made me a princess. So everywhere I go, folks gonna see me, whether I was ever on here or not. It's always been like that. I can't go nowhere without somebody trying to give me something, do something for me because I'm a princess. No matter what situation I've been in, he always gives me star treatment. Even in the shelter that I was in, everybody else had to eat whatever they cook, and they asked me what I wanted to eat every day. What that mean? And people will be looking over at my plate, and I'll be looking at everybody else's because it was the same, but mine wasn't. Favor ain't fair, but I like it. And when you line up with what he wants you to do, your folks don't get what you get. I don't care. That's why you can't see it, because it ain't for you to see. So keep on being self-righteous and whatever else. We growing over here. We don't want that. We don't want what y'all got. Y'all got so much, but everybody on the antidepressants and this and that. So the joy of the Lord ain't in y'all. We laugh till we pee on ourselves over here. Spew liquids out of probably every hole we got, depending on how hard we laughing, because we really do have the joy of the Lord over here. We don't fake smiles. We laugh till we cry for real. We address ugly issues so that God can get it, because we trying to get out of here. We tired of y'all fake Christianity and excluding people. We got witches that study the Bible. High priestess and satanic codes come over here and study with us and are learning. Hindu, atheists, it's all kind of people. God said with everybody. Jesus said with everybody. He didn't discriminate. He said with everyone. The demoniacs and everybody. What you mean? Y'all too busy trying to set yourself apart for the wrong reasons, and we set apart for the right reasons. Because we care about the people that have less than us. You know? Wherever you at, Miss Phillips. So, right. We know that pharmakeia means spell, incantation, or witchcraft or poison. And we know that most of the names of the medicine is named after fallen angels and demons as to why people keep getting sicker and sicker. Like we learning over here. We're learning the full word of God over here. Y'all keep on getting that fake stuff, that microwave word. We don't want it. We on some other stuff now. Cos girl, are you new, honey? Nobody don't this is my class. I'll teach when I'm ready. I'm teaching right now. If you want to read it, you can read it on your own. Okay, well, please don't tell you what in. If you're not new, then you already know. I'm teaching right now. Pray, mama. God know a lot of people got it. No, they want to hear about the face of God, but if you have the book, you can read it. You don't got to wait for me. We gonna read it, but there's some other people. Okay, y'all, let me tell you something. Sometimes we might not talk about. I let God lead me. Okay, so even though we sit here and read stuff, y'all more than welcome to always go read ahead. That's fine, especially if I didn't gave you what to read. You don't have to wait for me, but there might be somebody in here that's been a church person their whole life that needed to hear this, and this is what is going to get them together before God come back and get their souls. So with that, okay, somebody might have needed to hear this today. We got all kind of new people. You see what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that people understand what it is that we do over here, because I don't want to have to cuss nobody out. So sometimes God takes me away because there's other people watching that we don't know is here too. This is the one thing that God keeps letting me know, that there's a lot of names and stuff that I don't know, but it's people that I know that they watching and they need to hear it. And maybe they never heard it before, but they embarrassed to hear it now. So there's that. Because 200 million, baby, they didn't see me. They didn't see me. Oh, because the calls have stopped. That's how I know. The calls have stopped. I know when they can see me. Y'all, when I say my phone don't be ringing, they watch. So they feel like they don't have to call me because they see me every day. Hey, y'all. Anyway, moving on. Let's read about God's face. I noticed. I'm like, oh, well, my phone don't ring. Oh, if they watching me every day, they don't feel like they gotta call me. It makes sense. It makes sense. Hey, y'all. All the folks that sneak in the back and watch. Hey, 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 hey. Because it was the folks that told me what I was doing wasn't God. Well, 200 million views later, I would say that it is. Jeez. That part. Now let's read about my daddy face. Hey, y'all. I wish God would let me see. I wish he'll let me see. Oh, I wish he'll let me see. Maybe he'll show me my sleep. Okay, come on. All right, we on page 136, book 1. I'll be petty. He knew I was. God made me like this. If you don't like it, deal with it. I don't care. Y'all, it's up there. You don't have to ask. It's on the board. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. It's right there. Right there. Screenshot it if you don't have it. Screenshot it and blow it up. All right, moving on. Screenshot it and blow it up, y'all. That's what y'all would do if y'all was looking for your boyfriend or your girlfriend and seeing if y'all was cheating. Screenshot it and blow it up. Pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. We'll have to go read that another day. You could probably go back to, if you go back 2 videos, we talked about it, I think, in 2 or 3 videos back on YouTube. Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Gina, girl. Get on in here, girl. Get on in here, girl. Get on in here. We about to read about the face of God. Y'all ready? Let's do it. So it says, and on the 10th heaven, Aravath, or Aravat, I saw the view of the face of the Lord like iron made burning hot in the fire. So the first thing about God's face, it looked like molten iron. How does molten iron look? The PDF, if you on the PDF, just put in page 136 and it's going to take you to that page. And on the little line at the top, just put in 136, mama. And it's going to take you right to this page. It'll automatically pop up to the PDF page. Glowing gold, like yes, that glowing red color. Like when you see lava being, like lava basically, have the same color as lava. Yes. Ooh, yeah, it's right here. So it says, and on the 10th heaven, Aravath, I saw the view of the face of the Lord like iron made burning hot in a fire, and brought out, and it emits sparks, and it is incandescent. Tell me what incandescent means. What does incandescent mean? The OTP is the Old Testament pseudepigrapha. You can go to my website, Circa Trova 22, and download this book right now. It's the PDF. You can download it and read with us. Light, emitting light as it was to be heated, glowing. Light. Are y'all looking up the definition? Emitting light as a result of being heated. Like a candle fire. Now we know why nobody can't look in his face and live in their human form. Who did he tell? He said, I'm going to put you in the cleft of the rock and I'm going to turn so you can see my back. And his face lit up after that. Whose face was lit up after they saw God's back? Moses? So the light from God was so bright and all he showed him was his back, but it still lit up Moses' face. All I did was see your back. Y'all read that before. Y'all done read it. He said, Moses, get in the cleft of the rock and I'm going to show you my back. He said, because can't no human person see my face and live. So Moses, from just seeing God's back, it says his face shone like the sun when he came down or whatever. It was radiant. That's mind-blowing. Divine power. It's okay. Isn't that crazy? He had to wear a veil. His face was so bright. Don't make it feel good. Okay, so look. It says, thus even I saw the face of the Lord, but the face of the Lord is not to be talked about. It is so marvelous and supremely awesome and supremely frightening. And who am I to give an account of the incomprehensible? What is incomprehensible? Tell me. What's the definition of incomprehensible? You got chills. The Lord is showing up. Unexplainable. Can't be understood. Beyond understanding. Not able to be understood. Ooh. So he trying to tell us in the best words. He was like, but it really ain't no way to describe it because it ain't nothing I've ever seen before. Our intellects are not able to comprehend. That's right. Does that not? Mm-hmm. He said, I'm going to try to describe it to y'all the best way I can, but really, there's really no words for it. Tell me that's not mind blowing. Yes, I love it. Okay. Okay. So he says, and who am I to give an account of the incomprehensible being of the Lord and of his face, so extremely strange and indescribable? What does indescribable mean? And what does strange mean? What is the definition of strange? Strange and indescribable, even though we know, but what's the definition? Impossible to understand or comprehend, unintelligible, weird, or different. What are some other definitions? What y'all got? Okay, well, Kasim, we don't really care. So if you want to keep talking about he do got a face and he do got a back. We're reading it right now. It's in Enoch in the Coptic. So if you want to stay, just be quiet. Because if you don't agree, you can just go away and go talk to the people that do believe what you believe. Like, don't do that. It's irritating to me. That is one of the most irritating things to me. If you don't want to stay and learn, just be quiet or go. Unusual, surprising in a way that is unsettling or hard to understand. I love it. It's unsettling, God's face. Okay, so just chill out. Don't talk. Just listen first. That's wisdom. Just pay attention because you might learn something. Yes, I'm up late. I took a late nap and I was asleep for 4 hours. Isn't this interesting? Who finds this interesting? Now we know why Moses' face glowed so bright that he had to put a veil over his face after he saw God's back. Because God's face is bright like lava. It emits sparks out of it. But it's like light, like a light bulb, like incandescent. How the heck do you even, it got sparks coming from it, but it's bright like red, like lava, but it's like incandescent like that. How do you even describe that? How do you even put all that together in one thing? Hey. We need some artists to try to draw this. So if we got some artists in here and y'all mind work like that, I need you to figure this out. I need to see it. I need to see this. If we got some artists in here and y'all draw that outlandish wild stuff, like whatever you can find, paint it so we can see it. No, God do give people, yeah, God gives people visions in their mind. If they ask, he will show them. He can show them a vision of kind of what it would be or pieces of it. He do what he want to do. Yeah. Right? Yes. Okay, so look. It says it's supremely frightening. And who am I to give an account of the incomprehensible being of the Lord and of his face so extremely strange and indescribable? And how many are his commands and his multiple voices? Who caught that? Did y'all get that? Who got it? Did you know that he had more than one? We got multiple voices. It makes sense if everybody hears God in their own voice in their head. If him talking to you is your voice, then it makes sense that he has multiple. Because when he's talking to you, you hear it like it's your own thoughts. Well, I hear it myself. Well, God has plenty of voices, and I'm sure he chose all of ours, so he knew exactly what they would sound like first. So that makes perfect sense. He has all of our voices. He can be all of us. A ventriloquist of sorts. Now we know where the ventriloquism comes from. Or people like Jamie Foxx that can do all the different people. They like my daddy. That's where they get it from. How cool is that? That ventriloquists are just crazy, right? People say, well, I hear it was like my own voice telling me to do this. My daddy got a whole bunch of voices. You said it, Brown Rose. And you said it, nephew. So think of they did. So when all the demons get into the body, they are copycatting God. Where it's the baby voice, the old man voice, the whatever. So the schizophrenia in our life, OM freaking G. Didn't I tell y'all they copied everything that he did. They literally tried to come down and make heaven on earth. So DID, schizophrenia, is replicas. They are trying to replicate God still. They can't have, they literally, but look, they can trick us and make us think it's something because we don't have the information. But I've been telling y'all that the multiple voices in there was multiple demons and they just come to the surface. Well, now we know why they do that. Now we know why they all pile in there because they want to try to be a God because God has all those voices and he can change his voice at will. So they have to mimic and mock that and have a demon come to the surface. And a demon comes so that you think it's all these people in there. Well, technically it is, but it ain't the way it is with God. Copycat, like they literally don't have nothing of their own. And y'all go and worship these demons. That's nuts. They are literal copycats. Y'all stuff got cut on it. I keep telling y'all, too much baking soda. That's why you got to keep going back and giving them more money to get some more prophecies. Yes, I'm going to wipe my head because she told me one thing and he told me one thing and it was right. Because it got too much cut on it. I ain't gonna lie. Got to keep going back. They keep y'all addicted. Damn. Too much baking soda. It's been stepped on about 10 times by the time y'all get to it, boy. They just stepped on that stuff hard, ain't they? I don't want it. Y'all keep that old fake Christianity. I don't want no parts of it. That stuff been stepped on too many times. You hear me? I want mine with no cut on it things. No pesticides, no nothing. That homegrown, that back in the day put the fish head dirt on it. He speaks to me like in my mind and all over. He uses all kinds of things. You love my content? Thank you. Now y'all see why I tell my stepmother, my godmother, she can't come here. I be like, no, mama, you cannot come because I have to talk to the wildlings like the wildlings talk. And I know you will know what I'm saying, but I don't want you to hear me talk to the wildlings, mother. John the Baptist, I'm out with the wildlings, so I gotta talk to the wildlings, or they're gonna know that, you know, I gotta talk to the wildlings in the language they understand. She'd be like, and you know, mama, you cannot come over there. But they get it though. I said, but mama, they reading their Bibles hours and hours a day now. They're buying books, they researching, they telling other people. It's working. Gotta talk to the wildlings like the wild. Listen, if I would have came over here talking like another pastor, y'all would have been like, swipe. All right, be honest. If I talk like the regular pastors, would y'all sit here with me for 6 straight hours and learn the Bible? Y'all would have not been over. I know you wouldn't, nephew. You'd be like, oh my God, look at this. Snooze. Exactly. Sleep. Right. Excuse me. But now, excuse me. But now, y'all be reading the Bible for hours on your own. Y'all read the Bible for hours. These books, y'all read them. Y'all researching. Y'all looking up. Yeah. Literally, y'all going back to y'all study inside like it, what? And I'm not saying because of me. This is God. He did this. But I'm just saying, he knows what it takes. Everybody can't reach the same people. Everybody can't reach the same people. You gotta have certain experiences to be able to reach out to certain people, or they'll know you ain't real about what you're talking about. You just talking. You said I'm not afraid to touch on tough topics. Churches sugarcoat. Yes, they do. But I love y'all, and we not doing whitewashed over here. It's the scripture about people whitewashing the word. It's a scripture about ministers and pastors whitewashing the word for the people that want itching ears. I don't care if your ears itch or not. Go get you some Q-tips and clean them out. Let's go. Did you hear what it said? Because I'm gonna say it louder for the people in the back. He said the harvest is ready, but the laborers are few. I'm ready, Dad. Now I can only handle so many at a time, so I got a lot of sheep right now. It's a whole bunch of them. So many of them. I'll be trying to keep everybody round together as much as I can, Dad. But it's, you know, it's like the Gospel ID channel. I love it. That's the thing. God wants you to understand. What good is you listening to the Bible and you don't understand? Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Does it make the Bible more applicable to your life? Do you feel now that you can actually apply the word to where it fits in your life now? You understand how the Bible stories actually apply to your life? Right. So before you just read it, be like it's a Bible story. Now you'd be like, oh my God, I was in that situation, and that is why that happened. Didn't know that. Oh, right? Right. You got right. So cuz everybody don't understand at the hey y'all. Everybody don't understand the Bible at the same level. That's why I say if you knew, I don't care if you've been in church all your life. If you don't understand the Bible, it's like you reading a Chinese book or a book that's in Greek. If you don't read Greek, it's pointless. So if you don't understand the Bible, then you need to read it in a version that you can understand. And that's why I tell people go read it in the easy read version. The ERV talks like we talk right now. Ain't no thous and these and days. They talk just like we talk. So the kids can read it. 5, 6, 7 years old, if they can comprehend, they can read the easy read version of the Bible. Because it talks exactly like we talk. So even if you think you understand, there's a lot of people that think they understand because they've memorized the words. But a lot of times, I promise you, if you break the scripture down, Googling everything in there, and then go talk to a church person and have them tell you what that scripture means, that's not what it means. You was diagnosed with schizophrenia and the doctor changed your diagnosis. Yeah. Casting them out unwillingly cause more damage. No. Uh, uh. They gonna fight either way it go. Demons are always gonna be unwilling to leave. There is no willing or unwilling. They're never willing to leave. Whether the person wants them to go or not, that's why deliverance ministries take so long. Okay. All right, so let's finish this, y'all, real quick. So it says, and his multiple voice and the Lord's throne, supremely great and not made by hands. How do you have a throne that's not made by hands? Hold on. I ain't going back to the bathroom. I forgot that was over there. Amen. There you go. That's all I got for you. Oh. Here we go. Moving on. Now that I've had my herbs of the field, let's go. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Okay. Okay. Good job. Let's go. All right. All right. Okay. So first of all, God's throne was not made by hands. It was not made by hands. That's crazy. So how did you make it? He just spoke it into existence. He is God. He thought about what he wanted his throne to look like, and it was just there. It's great. I don't know why people don't want to read outside of the 66, but you find out so much more about God's throne. They was talking about his throne, his throne, his throne. Well, here. All right. So his multiple voice and the Lord's thrones, supremely and great, not made by hands, and the choir stalls around him. The choir stalls. So he has choirs all around him. All around his throne, there's choirs. Choirs, plural, not just one. Choirs. More than one. Right? And the cherubim and the seraphim armies, and they're never silent singing. So the cherubim and the seraphim armies are constantly, they sing nonstop. Nonstop music all day. God literally listens to music all day. Just like me. Yes, he does. It says, who can give an account of his beautiful appearance, never changing and indescribable in his great glory? And I fell down flat and did obeisance to the Lord. Obeisance to the Lord, and with his own mouth he said to me, be brave, Enoch. He said with his own mouth. So maybe God was talking to everybody telepathically, but he actually spoke to him with his own mouth. Because he wouldn't have put that there if it didn't mean something. He said he spoke to me with his own mouth. Not telepathically or any. He literally spoke with his mouth to me. Right. And think about this. At this time, there's angels begging God to talk to them, and he won't. Think about this. The angels that Enoch went to see in the second and the fifth heaven are begging God to talk to them, and he won't talk to them. But he talked to Enoch with his own mouth. Not telepathically or anything, not sending an angel to talk to them. He said with his own mouth, he talked to me. Because normally when God's talking to a person, he sends an angel to give a message. Are y'all grabbing that? That's what the messengers are for. God don't talk to nobody. He talked to the angels, and the angels go and tell the message. He said, no, he didn't send no angel. Like, he really talked to me with his own mouth. You said it, J-Rob. You said it. Ain't that crazy? Normally when God talks to somebody, it's through an angel. No, he talked to him directly with his own mouth. That's powerful. He did talk to Adam. He talked to Adam, but I'm just saying, Adam is the first man. That's different. This is a person 5 or 6 generations down Because normally when God talked to people, he sent angels or a prophet or somebody. But he talked to him with his own mouth. That is a whole different level. Mm-hmm. That's a whole. God talked to him with his own mouth. Not sending nobody, not a cherubim, not a donkey, not a prophet. His own mouth. That's why I said it be them little bitty things in there. You got to go back and read it. Don't just rush through. Because there be that stuff right there. But be like, wait a minute, wait. Even the people you called, you didn't talk to them with your mouth. You sent an angel to tell them. Crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to go, y'all. So it says, Enoch, don't be frightened. Stand up and stand in front of my face forever. He told Enoch, stand up and stand in front of my face forever. So Enoch is finally about to die in our days. He's never died, and neither did Elijah. They finally about to be martyred now in our days. So they've been alive since the 7th generation from Adam when the flood, or whenever it was, because in the days of Jared is when the angels came down, but the flood was after that, a few generations after that. So this dude about to die now. Them two. The two witnesses, they never died. God changed their form into a heavenly form because they couldn't take their natural bodies. But he's about to give them back, and they about to come down here, and they finally about to die for the first time. But they've been alive since before the flood. And he told them, y'all gonna sit in my face. He gave them a new body, the heavenly body that we're waiting to get. They already got theirs. So Enoch has been alive since before the 7th generation. Mm-hmm. So look, he said, stand up and stand up in front of my face forever. And Michael, the Lord's archistrag, or however you say that, lifted me up and brought me in front of the face of the Lord. And the Lord said to his servants, sounding them out, let Enoch join in and stand in front of my face forever. And the Lord's glorious ones did obeisance and said, let Enoch yield in accordance with your word, O Lord. And the Lord said to Michael, go and extract Enoch from his earthly clothing, which is this skin. Look. And the Lord said to Michael, go and extract Enoch from his earthly clothing, which is this skin flesh, and anoint him with my delightful oil, and put him into the clothes of my glory. And so Michael did just as the Lord said to him. He anointed me and he clothed me with a different, he got his heavenly body. And the experience of that oil is greater than the greatest light. And the ointment is like a sweet dew and its fragrance myrrh. And it is like the rays of the glittering sun. And I looked at myself, and I had become like one of the glorious ones. And there was no observable difference. So ain't that crazy? That the KJV tells you he was translated, but it don't tell you how when we read it. Now, y'all know in my old book, this is already read. I read this already, but this is my new book that y'all got me that ain't raggedy, so I get to highlight again with y'all. So your heavenly body that you get, that's why you have to shed this skin. You can't have both. Ain't that crazy? So now when you go back and you read about Enoch being translated, how can you get this book? You can buy it online. at Circuit. Go in my if you guys want to get it's two of them. It's a set, $54. The Old Testament Stude Pie Grapha. You can go on Amazon right now. There's on sale for $54 plus tax. What city you in? What city are you in? What's your mama name? What's your social security number? What's your kids' social security numbers? When was the last time you was tested for an STD? Do you have an STD right now? Are your tags registered? What's your registration number? Go on and give me that number to your savings account. You're a complete stranger. Don't be. Okay. Well, y'all, you got to think about it. You're a complete stranger. I don't know you. Why would I tell you where I am or what why would y'all do that? Like, we ain't friends. You could, that might not even be your picture. Like, Lord, I get it. Yeah, but I have to do that because people come over here asking me some crazy stuff. So then I just got to ask crazy questions back so y'all can see how crazy it is. Because you don't think I need to know none of that information. Absolutely any of it. So. All right. Now. Okay. Okay, so we know that he got taken out of his earthly body. We know that he got taken out of his earthly skin, and God gave him this new body. And the Lord said, you already know. So we're going to read this too, and then that's it. We're going to read this next little part, and then I'm getting off because I'm going to go eat something. Okay. So it says, page 140. 140. How much? How much your chain costs? 140. Why do I hear flies in my head? How much you pay for the goat? 140. I should not have heard that in my mind. Reverend Flies was playing in my head, y'all. Oh, jeez. Reverend Flies. Reverend. Well, I told y'all it'd be a whole movie in here. Lord Jesus, if he ever let y'all just see it, y'all gonna be like, OMG. I'm serious. That's what I heard. Oh. Okay. Moving on. Okay. So it said, and the Lord summoned one of his angels, Verivol and Peruvio. Different names. Peruvio and Verivol. I seen Peruvio, so I'm gonna say that. Peruvia, yes, we gonna be a yellow shit. And he said, you ain't got a permit. Old lady. I said, oh. Reverend, that is not a smart idea. That's what he said. He said, you ain't got to pay me. The old lady. Make her put my name on her nails. Keep her till I get it thick and then make you buy back, is what he said. All right. That's what he said. Reverend. The Reverend. Okay. So it said, and the Lord summoned one of his angels, Peruvial by name, and who was swifter in wisdom than all the other archangels. It wasn't my words, it was his. See, what y'all don't know is Plies got that from the Bible. Because do you know what would happen in the Bible? People would take your wife if you had a debt. They'll take your kids too. That's why Sisera thought he was about to take the women of Israel and put them in, make them his concubines in his harem. Most of the time, the spoils of war, the best spoils was the women. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, y'all. Yeah. So really what they be saying ain't no different. That's why I said the world ain't changed. It's not about the Bible you can trust. It's about what God reveals to you in the Bible that you already have. Everything is already there. It don't matter what. Good night. Good night, Mama. It don't matter what Bible you use. If you got the Holy Ghost, whoever God is speaking to you, He gonna point it out in any Bible you got. Cause I got all types of versions, and it's still there. You just gotta know what to look for. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll finish this in the morning. I know everybody about to go. I ain't about to lay down, but I'm about to go listen to some music and eat something. So, and we got 2 hours and 45 minutes in. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Lord's willing. Now y'all know what the face of God look like. It's pretty cool. That didn't make sense. Listen, I don't know what you want. Don't read it, study it. Keep the Bible you got and Google every word in there before you read it again. Katim Atari or Kasim Asari, however you say your name. Instead of just reading it, study it. So go ahead and Google every word in there, look up the definition of it, and then go back and read every scripture. And it won't matter what version you have, you're going to find something that you didn't see before. Does that make more sense? Because they all the same. Now, there are Bibles that have more books, but these books are not included in what is considered okay canon. So if that's what you're looking for, then you need to go to the OTP, which is the Old Testament Pseudepigrapha or the Lost Books of Eden. Or the what is it? What's the other one? The Dead Sea Scrolls. Mm-hmm. I love y'all. Good night, everybody. Say your prayers.